I was just curious of what the general perception of Gen Z was. So, as any Gen Zer would do, I of course Googled it and found out a few common phrases characterizing our generation, including risk taking, spontaneous, and living in the moment. That's not far from the truth from my vantage point. My name is Pranava Nidumolu, and I belong to Generation Z. As your family members, friends, neighbors, and colleagues, we constitute a large demographic that cannot be ignored. I'm here to tell you that we are so much more than you think we are. Gen Z comprises one third of the world's population. Anyone born from the mid 1990s to 2010 belonged to Gen Z. We're savvy digital natives, glued to the gram, shrewd consumers, inventing our own lexicon. We have never known a world without the World Wide Web, never used a phone with the cord, no idea what floppy disks are. Well, the floppy disk is outdated, and so are boxes to fit people in. We are the future leaders of enterprises, communities, and countries. We are the visionaries for future generations. We are a generation who cares deeply, prioritizing social activism more than our parents ever did. If we invest in this passion, we will reap the benefits tomorrow. We need more Gen Z leaders in the making to lead the world towards a better future. It is with this belief that I founded Gen Z Leaders, an organization that showcases leaders from my generation who believe in themselves and have a profound impact on the world. I interviewed several Gen Zers from across 9 different countries who share their journeys and what drives them to do what they do every day. Common themes in these interviews were grit, persistence, and most importantly, a deep desire to make a meaningful impact in their spaces. We carry forward these ideas and learnings to the Gen Z Leaders Summit held during the summer of 2020, which highlighted the journeys and accomplishments of some of the most incredible young people in the world. Endless possibilities are on the horizon, which highlighted the journeys and accomplishments of some of the most incredible young people in the world. Endless possibilities are on the horizon. If 33% of the world's population consists of Gen Zers, we have one Gen Z citizen for every 2 global citizens. What does this mean? Let me break it down for you. What if every Gen Z individual could leverage their fluency in social media to make a global impact? We're the most connected and fluent generation in social media. What if we expand our definition of making an impact? We need to cultivate a desire to serve the community and to achieve a lasting change. There are several great causes that we can lend our voices and efforts to. Every voice makes a difference. Our generation is stereotyped as someone who comes up with excuses to do something meaningful. If we do not see an opportunity to give back in our immediate ecosystem, let us create it. Just as we are not afraid to create a business as a startup, statistics also show that 30% of us have already donated to an organization, and 26% of us have raised money for a positive cause. Also, 1 in 10 members of Gen Z want to start a charity. We must make this number 100%, or at least close to 100%, in the few coming years. Making a difference should be the primary motivating factor for all of Generation Z because of their access and ability to leverage social media. Gen Z spends an average of 9 hours a day online. That translates to an astonishing 152 days a year. That is a substantial amount of time. There's a tremendous opportunity to put this time to the best use for the greater good of the communities that we all belong to. There is a Zulu phrase, I am because we are, which literally means that a person is a person through other people. It is also called Ubuntu. We are because of the communities that we live in, the schools we're educated in, the medical system which we're treated in, the infrastructure which we enjoy. Why not put our social media usage and time on the internet to good use? Getting involved in local community activities or volunteering can enhance your confidence and self-esteem. Community activity is part of our civic responsibility. It is about doing things for and in our community because we want to give back to our communities. By getting involved with community activities, you can come into contact with many like minded peers and positive adult role models other than your own parents. Interacting and cooperating with others encourage you to see the world in many different ways. Interacting and cooperating with others encourages you to see the world in many different ways. We are the generation of we. We can be whoever we want to be, but we can all do it together, says Ziad Ahmed. Let us bring the 152 days into focus. Very conservatively, I propose a 10% of this time be dedicated to giving back to our community and the people around us. That translates to 15 days a year, which is equal to just 360 hours, which is roughly 1 hour a day. Thomas Jefferson once said, every generation needs a new revolution. Global challenges such as the current pandemic, COVID-19, climate change, terrorism, lack of sanitation and drinking water, etc., can leverage and benefit from your 1 hour a day. Giving back is a great way to get to know your community and its citizens. It may even help you discover a new passion or interest. Studies also say that it helps with depression and anxiety, which is widely prevalent among Generation Z. It can also foster social connections, which is much needed in the isolated scenario we are trapped in with the current pandemic of COVID-19. What are we waiting for? There are different ways of giving back online. Choose one, choose many, just keep that 1 hour a day aside from your online time. There are different ways of giving back online. Choose one, choose many, just keep that 1 hour a day aside from your online time. Let us look at some of the many ways you can contribute online, right from the comfort of your home device. One great way is by sharing community resources. You can share on social media platforms about volunteering events, local learning events, or many and other important events such as COVID vaccination timings and COVID vaccination centers that other people can benefit from. Another great way is by soliciting small donations that have a huge impact on other people. Some of these include food drives, book drives, or donations to homeless shelters or helping out at old age homes. Another way is by connecting with neighbors and the people around you. You can do this by creating common interest groups and by creating virtual learning opportunities that can be helpful in times such as COVID-19. Another great way is to choose a cause or organization that aligns with your interests and support them by donating time and resources consistently. You can also post about these organizations on your social media platforms to garner attention for them. Another great way to volunteer, which has been recently introduced, is through the United Nations online volunteering system. The United Nations have created an online portal of online volunteering activities, many that support the women and youth. They currently have numerous COVID-19 specific virtual projects. Search for volunteer opportunities ranging from translation, art and design, writing and editing, advocacy, community organization, technology and development, and way more. Another great way is to perform a donation match. A donation match is a social media campaign where you and your friends can raise money for a cause, and an organization will match the amount you donate and donate that same amount of money towards the exact same cause. You can do this by identifying causes, writing and editing, advocacy, community organizing, technology development, and way more. Another way is through a donation match. A donation match is a social media campaign where you and your friends can donate money towards a cause, and an organization will match the amount you donate and donate the exact same amount of money towards the same cause. A good way to start off by this is identifying a cause which can benefit from a donation match and starting a social media campaign to promote the cause and raise money for it. You can also mobilize your network to participate in the cause. Another great way is to give back when you are shopping online. On many websites, such as Giant or Amazon, you will be given an option to give away your change or donate some money towards underprivileged people or people that need the money. Make it a habit to give back whenever you shop online. Every cent counts. Another way that has been recently introduced is through Instagram and TikTok story donation stickers. On these social media platforms, there's an opportunity to donate through these stickers by clicking on them and donating. Perhaps the most used way of donation in recent times has been through Facebook and GoFundMe fundraisers. You should proactively look to donate towards and support fundraisers that help fund positive causes. You should also promote these fundraisers on your social media network to coax your friends and family to donate towards the same causes. And possibly the best way to help the community and the people around you is to share your expertise. Whatever you're good at, you can share that online and allow someone else to leverage your expertise for their own personal learning. For example, if you're good at programming and coding, you can make short videos teaching certain concepts that might be very hard for other people and students to understand that may come easily to you, and you should make these videos available online free of cost for everyone to learn from. These are just several of many ways that you can give back to the community through social media and online platforms. Just 1 hour a day spent towards a good cause, just 1 hour, can go a long way and have a huge impact on the world around you. When you think of Gen Z, think problem solvers and innovators. There is never a perfect time. It is never too late, and every drop counts. You count. Thank you.